Hey, what's good, everybody? 757 Users back on the another one for a scale model unboxing, and this time we have the Allegiant Boeing 737 MAX 200. Just picked this up at DG Pilot. This was at the time of the recording. It's my birthday, June 12th. I always pick up a couple planes for my birthday as a little self-birthday present. So plus, I'll thank my brother. He picked me up a gift card to DG Pilot, so thank you to him. But yeah, this one I really wasn't expecting to see there, mainly because it's been sold out for a while there. And when I was going through the shop, I saw that this had a little tag on there saying it was damaged, and looked it up. And I'm not gonna lie, I was questioning myself, where's the damage at? Until I looked into the engine, and I thought, I can't believe someone returned it for that. I'm gonna say this, there's no damage on this plane at all. I was completely shocked that they even allowed them to return it. I'll try to see if I can point it out in the video, but got a discount on it, so this is perfectly fine for me. But yeah, we'll quickly go over the box here. So a little bit of cooler box here. They got the MAX 200 back there, and they got the MAX 7 here in the front. Pretty cool that Gemini does some cool things with their Allegiant boxes. You got the Allegiant title, Boeing 737 MAX200. I guess they don't have the MAX 8, but the 200. Again, right here, 2D image, and no information on the back, but I think this was a 2024 or 2025 release. I forget which one it was, because I wanted to get this over in December, but then I never picked it up, and then it was sold out the next time I went. So I'm glad that they had it, and plus I'm really happy to have this because I always like getting models that Philly gets, and Allegiant just started service to Philadelphia from Knoxville, Grand Rapids, and Des Moines, and soon St. Petersburg. But on the Knoxville flight, they do put the MAX 8 on that route. So it's a combo of a 320 and MAX 8 in there. So kind of cool to have this now. Open it up, and then obviously you got a little bit of information about Allegiant and all that. So, and there's the aircraft. So it is pretty cool that Gemini does this with their Allegiant boxes, just because Allegiant's Vegas headquartered, and obviously Gemini's in Vegas, so they kind of have a little thing going on, it seems like. But let's go ahead and get the plane out of the box here. And here it is. I will truly say, basically in pristine condition. So we'll go ahead and get some close-ups here for you all. All right, everybody, now that we got the plane out of the box, let's go ahead and get some close-ups here for you all. So let's see if we can get this thing to focus here. There we go. Slowly bring it in. All right, so up front we got the flight deck windows, and you got the 737 MAX 200 logo right there. You have your forward boarding door with the Allegiant titles. And you get your two overwing exits right there. You have the thing that makes the 800, well, the MAX 200, that's a little bit different. The regular MAX 8 is the mid-cabin emergency exit door here for the higher seating configuration. So the regular MAX 8s don't have this, but the MAX 200 does right there. So that's really the only difference, is just allowing a higher seating configuration. Registration November 810 Mike Golf, and then you have that Allegiant Sunrise tail right back there. And then you obviously have your MAX 8 APU exhaust right there. It's a little bit different from the regular 7.3s. That's more of that flatter APU back there. Look to the front. Everything looking perfectly fine. Really no issues I can really see. Flip it to the other side. We got your service door over there, the Allegiant titles, your forward boarding, well, not your forward boarding. You have your forward cargo bin door, and then you have your aft cargo bin door back there. And if you can see that little bit of glare, that little bit right there, that's where they returned it. That little thing right there. So, good enough with me. I'll take it. That's all I'm thinking. I'll gladly take that. You wouldn't even notice it. I barely notice it. And then I thought, when on the box and I asked the guy, hey, what's wrong with it? They said, oh, there's a mark on the bottom of the engine. So I'm thinking, oh, geez, there's like a whole paint chip. And I'm like, that's it. Sounds good. I'm taking it. I'm buying it. So there you go. APU hatch back there. You got your tail skid plate back there. Gemini logo, main wheel well. And then you also have your stand hole. And then you have your engine ingestion line right there, which is that red line. Then you have your gear doors right there for the nose gear. And that is about it. Really, really nice model that Gemini did for this. I really do like the Gemini Max 8 mold. I think it's very comparable to the NG one. And I know I've said that in multiple videos before, but I really do like the Gemini Maxes. I think they just look phenomenal in my personal opinion. So obviously we'll go over information with Allegiant. Obviously they're Vegas headquartered, all that. The Max 8s, they got 16 in service with an additional 10 on order, but they also have options for like, I think it's like an 80 option thing they got going on here. They seat 190 people on them with 138 regular economy, and then I guess whatever Allegiant's economy plus is, and then I guess they got extra legroom for 21 seats, so 21 extra legroom, 31 economy plus, I guess, and then 138 regular economy. But again, it's a lot in there for 190 passengers. But yeah, I'm kind of the second reason why I did buy this is because I'm currently a Sun Country employee. I work at headquarters at Sun Country, and obviously we're going through the merger with Allegiant. You know, it sucks. You know, it's obviously just my first merger going through this in my aviation career, so it's kind of a weird feeling. What does that mean for me? I don't really know yet. I know this probably doesn't mean much to you all, but I can imagine that I would be moving to Vegas at some point. I would assume probably within the next 2 years, my personal opinion. We'll see what it goes with, because I work in the flight training department, so I do a lot of the pilot in-dock and all that. So we'll see what happens with the flight training aspect and where they want to do that stuff. But that's out of my hands. But I highly recommend the model if you can find it. It's really cool. I know Allegiant does a lot of weird destinations. So if you do like a little weird, not a little weird obscure, but if you do like one of those smaller airports, this is perfect for it. Allegiant flies these everywhere. I know they're mainly based out of the Florida bases for Allegiant right now, but I'm sure they're gradually going to grow it to other bases. But yeah, plus obviously if you do a Vegas airport, Fort Lauderdale, a lot of those Florida airports, if you do those, this is a perfect model for you. But yeah, I think this is pretty much going to wrap it up for this. Again, can't recommend it enough. Really good job on Gemini. Stay tuned for some more videos coming out soon, though. I've got some more models coming soon. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to see you all in the next one. Bye.